There is a moment in life when everything feels like it is collapsing at once. A moment when you look around and wonder how things became so complicated, so heavy, so confusing. You replay conversations in your mind. You question decisions you once felt confident about. You sense that something is not right, but you cannot fully explain it. The energy around you feels different. The people around you feel different. And deep within your spirit, there is a quiet knowing that something hidden is about to be revealed. This is not coincidence. There are seasons when divine forces allow silence to linger, not because nothing is happening, but because everything is happening beneath the surface. While you were trying to survive, while you were praying for clarity, while you were asking for signs, the truth was already being prepared to come forward. Betrayal often comes from unexpected places. It does not arrive loudly. It does not warn you in advance. It disguises itself as friendship, loyalty, and concern. It smiles while holding intentions you never imagined. And when it finally shows its face, the shock can be paralyzing. You trusted, you believed, you opened your heart, and someone took advantage of that. But hear this clearly today. Nothing that has happened to you escaped divine awareness. Even when you felt alone, even when you doubted yourself, even when you wondered if justice would ever come, the divine was watching. There are moments when God intervenes in ways that cannot be ignored, ways that leave no room for denial, ways that strip away excuses and force truth into the open. This is one of those moments. What was hidden in darkness is now being exposed in the clearest way possible. The camera caught everything, every move made behind your back, every lie spoken in secret, every plan formed against you, every intention meant to harm, manipulate, or deceive. No matter how carefully someone tried to cover their tracks, the evidence has surfaced, and now they are facing a truth they can no longer escape. You may have felt trapped for a long time, stuck in confusion, surrounded by unanswered questions. You may have wondered why things felt blocked, why progress seemed delayed, why peace felt just out of reach. But divine timing is never random. When it feels like nothing is happening, something is aligning. The truth does not rush. The truth does not force itself. The truth arrives exactly when it will create the greatest shift. You have been walking forward on faith alone, even when things did not make sense, even when people doubted you, even when it would have been easier to give up or turn bitter. You kept moving, you kept believing, you kept choosing integrity. And now, the revelation is at hand. The evidence that has been captured will not only shock you, it will change the direction of your life. The person who betrayed your trust, who worked against you in unseen ways, is now being confronted by undeniable proof. What they thought was buried is now visible. What they assumed was forgotten is now remembered. This moment may feel overwhelming, but understand this. It is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to free you. God says there is purpose behind every storm. Betrayal does not come to break you. It comes to reveal what could not go with you into your next season. When everything feels like it is falling apart, it is often because something false is being removed. This exposure is a divine clearing. What you are witnessing is not chaos. It is alignment. No one escapes the power of truth. No one outruns divine justice. And no one can remain hidden forever. The camera does not lie. And the truth has now been preserved in a way that cannot be erased. Every step you took forward, even when it felt uncertain, was guided. Every delay protected you. Every unanswered prayer redirected you. Even in moments of darkness, higher powers were working on your behalf. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment of clarity. You have been in the dark long enough. The light is now shining on what was concealed, and nothing can stop what has been set in motion." You may feel relief washing over you. You may feel disbelief. You may feel a quiet sense of justice settling in your spirit. That is divine intervention. The betrayal you once feared would never be revealed is now unfolding in front of you. And as you watch the truth come to light, you will realize that this moment is not just about the person who wronged you. It is about the strength that has been forming within you. When others turned their backs on you, the divine stayed close. When you felt isolated, you were still guided. When you doubted yourself, protection surrounded you. Nothing went unnoticed. The evidence on camera is proof that every action carries consequence. What was done in secret has now been brought into the open, and the person responsible is facing the reality they tried to avoid. Type Amen if you feel this truth in your spirit. God's timing is always precise. The one who wronged you may have believed they had escaped accountability, but divine justice does not forget. This moment was preordained, set in motion long before you realized it. This revelation is not meant to shame you. It is meant to elevate you. The pain you endured was preparation. The confusion refined your discernment, and the betrayal sharpened your strength. With exposure comes freedom, and with freedom comes peace. You are no longer carrying the weight of deception. You are no longer questioning your intuition. You are no longer bound to what hurt you. This is a turning point. You are reclaiming your power. You are reclaiming your peace. You are reclaiming your purpose. Type 333 if you are ready to move forward. Archangel Michael says this is a time of reckoning, but also a time of growth. You were tested, and now you will see the reward of your patience. What was hidden has been revealed, and divine justice is active. This exposure is a victory for your soul. It marks the end of a cycle where betrayal had influence over you. From this moment on, clarity will guide your steps. You are stepping into a season where truth stands beside you. It is easy to feel hurt when trust is broken, but remember this: the divine never allows pain without purpose. This revelation is not just for awareness, it is for transformation. Everything you experience led you here. Every betrayal removed illusion. Every lie revealed truth. Every storm prepared you for strength. The camera may expose the actions of someone you never expected, but the greater revelation is who you are becoming. Stronger, wiser, unshakable. The person who harmed you no longer has power over your future. Their actions are now visible, and your path is now clear. Type Amen if you are ready for the transformation. God's message is unmistakable. Nothing is hidden from the divine. The truth shines brightest when darkness believes it has won. And what is happening now is part of a greater plan for your life. You are stepping into a season of justice, a season of peace, a season of restoration. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not just exposure, it is liberation. You are being shown that you are stronger than any deception. The shock may be real, but the growth that follows will be undeniable. This moment sets you free. The truth is powerful, and as it unfolds, healing begins. You are no longer bound by lies that were never yours to carry. You are stepping into a future guided by clarity, protected by divine presence. Type 333 to open the doors of blessing. The person who tried to deceive you is now facing consequence. The camera captured what they hoped would remain hidden. This is the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. You may have doubted divine intervention before, but now you see it clearly. Everything is unfolding for your highest good. This exposure is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. The divine is on your side. Justice is in motion. Freedom is here. Type Amen if you feel the shift. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The camera revealed the truth. The divine delivered justice. And you are stepping into a new season, unburdened, empowered, and free.